Hi, and welcome to Neo Does Makeup. I'm Neo, and today this look is actually a redo of something I did a year ago today. So, the story behind this is that a year ago today, I got on like full face of makeup for my cousins. And it was just something that they're like, oh yeah, why not do it? I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything else to do. Let's do it. So, I did a face of makeup, and God, I don't know what I was thinking. Um, but I love the colors, and I know that today, like the day that this is released, not the day I'm recording this, but the day it's released is the day I actually did this for my cousins. So it brings me back to last year where I wasn't in the best of situations mentally. And now I can say I'm doing a lot better. I mean, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you got this. You're doing good. You're doing something. And today is also another occasion too. Today is the 1 year anniversary that I came out to my mother. It's still not the best situation because she doesn't really like to talk about it. And she hasn't even seen me make up except for like opera, even though she didn't know I did it. Um, but yeah, today's 1 year that I came out to her. I think I'm gonna have to record a separate video for how I feel just to like get it off my chest. But um, so this look means a lot to me personally because this is recreating something that I did and showing how far I've come. So, uh, it's a little I know it's a little somber now, but I'm telling you, this is probably my go-to look that I would do always. Okay, I'll let you continue on. Okay, so let's get started. And today I'll be going in with a new product for the brows. I'm going to be using the Benefit Ka-Brow, and this is in the shade number 4. And I love this. It's so cool. Sorry. Um, I'll be using this today because A, I wasn't really enjoying the actual pencils. I think that's just a personal thing, and I hadn't gotten to that point yet to realize that. And part B is because when I originally did this look, I actually used the Ka-Brow. It was a sample, and it was in shade number 5, but now I know that 4 works better with the lighter hair and just looks better, so I'm going to be using that today. Okay, so to just lightly blend this out, I'll be taking my e.l.f. This is the Lash and Brow Brush. Okay, so that takes a little bit more time, but at the same time, I actually really prefer how this looks. So yeah. Then again, it does take a little bit more time because the brush is so tiny. But if I were to use this brush, I'm sure it would take a lot less time. Maybe I'll do that sometime soon. And to take care of both eyebrows, I literally only like scratch the surface. Really. So I have a feeling this is actually going to last me a long time, and I'm going to keep using it. So for eyeshadow primer today, I'll be taking my usual, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'll be applying that to my eyes and blending it out using my fingers. Okay, so for eyeshadow today, I'll be taking my MannyMua Makeup Geek palette, and I'll be taking this shade right here, Beaches and Cream, and I'll be using this is my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'll be using that to set the primer. Okay, so for transition shade, we'll be dipping into Sora, and I'll be using my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself blending brush, and I'll be putting it just above the crease. Okay, so now that I've run this through my Vermont color switch, I'll be dipping into Frappe, and then I'll be putting that just a little bit lower into the crease. Okay, so now we're going to be taking my Sephora Collection number 10 brush, and I'm going to be using that to blend this out a little bit. Okay, so now for the entire lid, we're actually going to be taking Mars. I know this sounds like something I've done before, but it's technically not. And I'll be taking Mars on my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself packing brush. Okay, so taking that Sephora Collection number 10 brush again, we're going to blend that. Okay, so now taking my Real Techniques brow brush, I'll be dipping into Aphrodite, putting that into the crease and on the outer V, creating like an outer V. Taking the Sephora Collection number 10 brush again, we're going to blend that in. Okay, so now I'm actually going to be taking this Raw Power by Kat Von D and taking my Kat Von D Edge Concealer brush. I'm going to be packing it right in the center. Okay, so off camera, I'm going to apply some eyeliner, gonna curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and put on some false lashes, and I'll be back. Okay, so we have liner and lashes on, and today I'm using the Huda Beauty Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet. And I love these lashes. I love how this eye is turning out. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the face, and I'll be using my Kat Von D Hydrating Priming Base all over the face. Okay, so for foundation today, I'll be taking my Milani Concealer and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 04 Medium Beige, and I'll be applying that to my face, and I'll be blending it out using my Kat Von D Edge Foundation brush. Okay, so for concealer today, I'll be taking my Kat Von D Lucky Concealer Creme in L7. I'll be applying that to the lower eyes, down the nose, and up above to highlight. And I'll be blending it out using my Kat Von D Edge Concealer brush. Okay, to set the concealer, I'll be taking the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder on her Precision Powder brush, and I'll be using that to, like I said, set the concealer. Okay, so to kick that off and to set the rest of the face, I'll be using the same powder and my fluffier powder brush, and I'll be going all over the face to set everything. Okay, so today for contour, I'm actually going to be going into something I haven't used in a while. This is my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which I believe is sombre or subconscious, one of the two, because it's hard to tell in here. But I'm going to take my Tarte contour brush. I'm just going to contour. Okay, so taking this fluffier brush, I'm going to blend this out. Okay, so now I'm taking a little bit of this on this brush. I'm going to just bronze up a little bit. Slightly tapping back into that first shade, I'm just going to slightly contour the nose. Okay, so for blush today, I'll be dipping into a little bit of Pamplemousse and Rosé Split, these two, and I'll be using my, and this is actually from the Jaclyn Hill BECCA uh, Champagne Pop Face Palette. I'll be using my Champagne Pop uh, blush and highlighting brush, I cannot speak, to put that on. Okay, taking the fluffy brush, we're going to blend this out. Okay, so for highlighter today, I'll be using two, and I'll be using Eclipse by Jeffree Star and MannyMua, and Champagne Pop by BECCA and Jaclyn Hill. And I'll be combining them using my Tarte foundation brush. A lot of times I don't like to curse in my videos because the content that I'm talking about is normally like covered for kids or whatever. And I know that there are some kids that might be watching. So I try to censor myself. That's why in the bloopers you see me like curse. I'm like, ah, oh, shit, fuck, damn. Because in reality, I do curse a lot. I'm just blending that out and all together. So trust me, I'm not trying to say like, oh no, I'm fake or anything and I actually like curse a lot. No, what happens is like I know there are some kids that might be watching, like say Amethyst, because she's such a lovable character by all people. I know that probably some kids are watching and I don't want to like get I don't want to get them in trouble or anything that would happen, or like any Steven Universe character to be honest, or like a Disney character. So in those videos, I don't want to post like me like cursing because I never know. But whenever it's something like me personally or someone else like a YouTuber, I'll curse because like I'm just that way. Sue me. And by the way, no, I don't actually like Nina Bonita Brown. I just like that phrase. Okay, so for the eyes today, for the bottom, I'll be going back into Mars on that same brush and just dragging it all the way under, actually about here, from here to about here. So leaving the inner third open. Okay, so on the outer third, we're going to take that same brush and we're going to dip back into Aphrodite and put it on the outer third, like I said. Actually, we're going to go all the way. Okay, taking that step forward, collection number 10 brush, we're just going to blend. Okay, so for the inner corner slash inner third, I'll actually be taking a combination of Topaz and 10K by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'll actually be wetting it and tapping into both, and then applying it right in here using the Kat Von D Edge Concealer Brush. You want to make it look like you were kind of crying. So I actually did want to bring it lower because when I originally did it, I was joking like, oh yeah, it's like tears, like just pooling up, so. Okay, so I'm also going to take 10K and just run it above as a brow bone highlight. So in the original, I actually wasn't wearing eyeliner, but today I'll be taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner matte gel, gel eyeliner, and I'll be running it through my waterline. And this is the shade Fine Wine. Okay, so for lipstick today, I'll be taking my Milani Metallics lip cream, and I'll be taking the shade Madly in Love, which is actually the exact same shade I used before. Okay, so now we have lipstick on. I'll be taking my Wet n Wild Lash Renegade mascara and applying it to the lower lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face using my Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, so I'm going to quickly bring my hair down and I'll be right back. Okay, and here we are with the finished look, and I'm getting kind of emotional because I'm thinking back like to where I was a year ago, where I had no clue what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I was just kind of lost. Yeah, it was not a good time, to be honest. But I can say, like looking at myself now, I wish, sorry, I wish I could go back and tell myself, hey, you're gonna do fine. You just have to put your foot forward. You have to do your own thing, and you're gonna be okay. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to get very so like sentimental so quickly. But okay. If you'd like to see more of me and my channel, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell notification because then you'll get notified every time I release a new video. Everything that I used in this tutorial, unless it was limited edition and no longer available, will be linked down below, but it'll still be listed. And yeah, aside from that, I don't know what else to say, but thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you. There's nothing else I can say.
If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you.